done.
Argentina?
They look at you and you're pregnant right away. No joke. That's it.
We go after what we want. And sometimes that could represent that someone is cocky. But we are confident in our tools, our weapons, you know, to go after someone we like.
Yeah, that just sounds a bit stalkery. It doesn't mean that you're good at flirting. That means you just don't know how to take no for an answer. Hello, I'm MKH and welcome to my second channel. I tend to focus on less political roundups and focus on more social fun stuff, I guess. I apologize, I'm pretty rusty. Haven't been on this channel for a hot minute. But with that being said, I'm returning to my good friends over at Dating Beyond Borders, where they have a new video called Brazil versus Argentina. Who does it better? And as a quick prediction, I'm going to say Brazil all the way. Hands down, nothing to discuss really. The only thing I really understand about Argentina is that they once went to war with Margaret Thatcher's Britain over a small flock of islands called the Falkland Islands. Also, they probably produced two of the greatest footballing individuals in the names of Diego Maradona and Lionel Messi. Oh yeah, they do have actually quite excellent steak. They're really good for their cows. But other than that, there's not much to say about Argentina. Oh yeah, I think a lot of Nazis fled there after World War II as well. Anyway, when it comes to everything else, Brazil wins hands down. The culture, the people, they've got the majority of the Amazon rainforest. Even their president contracted and was hospitalized with COVID the most out of any living world leader. Like, the guy's just unstoppable. But with that being said, let's get straight into this video. But before we do, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It's a couple of clicks for you, but it really helps me out. I would be remiss if I didn't also mention that I have a first channel where I tend to focus on more political roundups in the United Kingdom. Link in the description below. Now, let's get straight into this video where Brazil takes on Argentina. Let's go.
Ooh, done.
Argentina?
They look at you and you're pregnant right away. No joke. That's it.
Okay, when it comes to partying, I haven't known any Argentinians, so I can't really say how they party, but I'm going to go off their most current superstar, Lionel Messi, who doesn't look like he likes to party at all. In fact, Lionel Messi looks like he would like a nice, quiet evening in front of the fire, reading a great novel or playing Minecraft, one of those two. So I'm definitely giving it to Brazil. We know Brazil, the party country, even all of their adverts for containing their football players, they're always dancing, trying to have a good time. And of course, they have the Brazilian carnival. So it has to be Brazil.
Party, yeah, we were gonna say, yeah.
Hold on a minute. Okay. Francisco, and I don't know, like, what Argentinians are supposed to look like, because on the one hand, all I can think of is Lionel Messi, and on the other, because I thought Lionel Messi was from Italy, to be honest, or from Europe. I didn't even know he was from South America. And then on the other hand, you have Diego Maradona, who's an indigenous person from Argentina. But this guy, Francisco, he looks like he's from the Czech Republic. What the hell is up with him? Like, what? Lucas, he definitely looks like he's from Brazil. He's got that Latino flavor, but whew, Francisco, man, they drained it all out of you, my dude.
Same. Nightlife in Argentina, it means everything.
Yeah.
Okay, we have carnival. Sorry, girl.
Party.
Come on.
Party.
No, I think you guys only have Carnaval, but party-wise, I think Argentina takes it.
Okay, I must be misinformed. I never thought of the people of Argentina having a great party life. Like, what is happening right now? All of my preconceptions have been blown away. Is she trying to say that only carnival saves it for Brazil? Okay, let's see how this progress.
We have parties since we get outside from the office. We can go to a bar, then restaurants, nightclubs, after parties, office again. So
Okay, we can do it.
It never ends. You know, night lasts forever. Next day you could be ready 9 a.m. already at work, you know, with your best face, poker face.
The last stop we probably do is like have coffee at the gas station because you can drink at the gas station. So it's like 9 a.m. mascara's ring down and like you keep going. And then you go back home and keep eating. I feel like you're gonna beat me with your answer now.
Maybe you should get you some cold water.
What the hell is happening in Argentina? That doesn't sound cool. It sounds like you guys are trying to run away from your days of work if you have to party that much. God damn. Oof. I'm shocked right now. I'm absolutely shocked.
I have Latina friends that beg me to take them to Brazilian parties.
Whose parties are well known around the world?
So the question here is, whose parties are more well known around the world? Just for my frame of reference, it has to be Brazil. Like, I didn't even know people in Argentina were allowed to like party. I didn't think that was within their capabilities or their remit. So wowzers.
Brazilians. Come on, right?
That's
Am
what I
right
just
here?
said. I have never heard of an Argentinian party, but everyone talks about Carnival.
Carnival.
Even though I will say Carnival in Brazil is probably the most boring spectacle ever when you compare it to carnivals of the Caribbean countries, and I think there's any other South American country, but yeah, and then countries around the world. Brazil is just a spectator carnival, whereas in other countries you're allowed to get involved, shall we say. So I wouldn't rate the Brazilian carnival, but I've always heard that they love to party. Like that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Our parties have kind of the spirit of carnival
Yeah.
all year long.
I think it's definitely a tie.
And I want to go to an
We
Argentinian
should.
party
I think we
and
should,
then
like,
we can
challenge
discuss
this
it
one.
further. Yeah.
Brazil 1, Argentina 0. Pelé?
You're gonna have the soccer for me.
Bye bye, Maradona.
Okay, flirting. Again, I was in Miami for a little while, and you had people from all across the Americas come and stay there for a period of time. And I would say we did meet a few Argentinians, should I say, and yeah, their games were crud. They had no game whatsoever. Like, whether it was men or women, they just looked pretty, and that was it. Like, they didn't know how to. Oh goodness, I'm coming across really biased, aren't I? But yeah, I'm gonna go with Brazil again.
Ooh, done.
Argentina?
They look at you and you're pregnant right away. No joke. That's it.
We go after what we want. And sometimes that could represent that someone is cocky. But we are confident in our tools, our weapons, you know, to go after someone we like.
Yeah, that just sounds a bit stalkery. It doesn't mean that you're good at flirting. That means you just don't know how to take no for an answer.
it's an Argentinian word, is chamucheros. We are really charismatic people, and when we like someone, we go for it.
I am telling you, Argentinians, I don't know what it is. The men have like that. Oye, son chamullero. And they're a little bit players too, but I don't know. Yeah, they're players. But they'll win you over by a smile. Like, you would be mad at them, and in 2 seconds, they'll know how to win you. So we have so many kids everywhere.
I feel like Brazilians are a little more suave, you know, I'm not speaking for myself. I personally, I'm not a big dancer, but you know, we got the dancing side. A lot of my Brazilian friends know how to dance like really well. So it kind of adds a little flavor to it, you know, and they just go with the flow.
What dance do they do in Brazil? I'm completely lost on that one. I'm trying to think. I know they can dance. Like, I've seen Ronaldinho do quite a few dances, but what is their formal, like, you know, two-person partner dance, like in the same vein as salsa or bachata? Like, it escapes me. But I agree with him, even though I don't know what he's talking about, what dance they do. Brazil.
if it's just flirting to have fun, to hook up, whatever, then Brazilian guys do know their way in getting what they want.
We have lots of connections, not necessarily
Yeah.
romantic connections. So partying and kissing and fun and knowing people and having different kind of relationships.
I think Argentinians take this one.
Ladies,
Yeah,
write
you-
down in the comment, what do you think? Do you prefer the Rico Suave? Or you prefer the like, are you lost, baby girl? Boom.
Are you lost, baby girl?
So I'm going to say, first of all, I think Brazil took the flirting. Now, food. Now, I'm going to have to go with Argentina this time. Argentina does some of the best steaks I've ever eaten while walking this planet. And that just does it for me. I'm a steak guy. Oh my goodness. I don't know what they do to their cows in Argentina, but they produce. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm really hungry. I'm going to say Argentina. Let's go.
Of course, Brazil.
Oof. I have to say Brazil.
I'll argue for a tie.
Okay.
here.
Okay, actually, yes. I
will
agree
argue
with you
for
on
a
that
tie.
one.
I've been to
That was
Buenos
so
Aires.
complex.
I mean, dulce de leche, empanadas,
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
churros.
I just think
everything
because
is
we have
amazing.
like a lot of European background, we have a lot of Italian dishes. Our meat, I can 100% like just say we have the best meat in the world.
I said that they do have like a lot of European dishes and Italian background. That's why I thought they were all Italians at first. Or I thought Argentina was the only country in South America to speak Italian. But yeah, they just took a lot of the culture, not the language, I guess.
We have something that here you call barbecue, but it's called asado. It's more than just food. It's like a full ritual where you hang out with your friends, with your family, and you are drinking something, and you can spend like 5-6 hours there.
Meat is the first thing we have. But in general, it's more like Italian food, Spanish food too, because it's the immigrants we have in our past. So it's like more plain, I guess.
I believe when it comes to sweet things, I think we have a strong, solid argument from our side.
That's a hard hit because I love dulce de leche and I love alfajor. You guys have alfajor?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. All right, Argentina was not. But I feel like because Brazil is so big, like if you go from the south of Brazil, which we have a lot of like very similar Argentinian food.
Yeah, but it doesn't count if you have Argentinian food. That's not Brazilian food, is it? Like because you have such a wide culinary choice, that's not Brazilian food. Like you come to London, you can eat whatever you want from across the world. Doesn't mean London food is going to beat Barcelonian food. Or food from Barcelona. What am I saying? Oh, food from Catalan. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the difference I'm trying to distinguish here.
To the north, you find so many different types of foods.
It's incredibly diverse.
Yeah.
It has a long history, indigenous history, African history, Portuguese history, Spanish history. And we also have the biggest Japanese community outside of Japan. So our sushi is actually very, very good.
Really?
Which is not a very well-known fact.
I knew that fact. They had like the most Japanese people outside of Japan. Very insular community. Also, that's Japanese food, my dude. But is the question not only which food is better, ethnically Brazilian or Argentinian, or is it asking the food as a whole within the country? Because yeah, if it's the latter, then yeah, Brazil might actually get this one because they do have so many different choices within. But I'm still gonna go with the meat or steak of Argentina. Sorry.
How am I supposed to beat that now?
Brigadeiros.
Brigadeiro.
Man. Feijoada.
Feijoada. Very good. Thank you.
I think it's a tie.
Now that you said all we need to say, I think you beat me in this one.
Hospitality, who's more welcoming? I'm going with Brazil. Brazil just seem like even the adverts, the touristic adverts that they put out, just seem much more welcoming. And I'm going to say, I don't think Argentina will be very welcoming to someone from the UK, given our history of war. So I'm going to go with Brazil.
Really? Do you believe that?
Okay, I'm gonna be controversial on this one.
Ooh, I want to hear it.
In Brazil, like Argentina, they don't have like a good
Reputation.
reputation. Yes, arrogant or like they think they're the best in the world for everything.
We're very similar in a lot of ways. We're very friendly, we're very warm. But I have to also say that a lot of other Latino friends have told me too that Argentinians are very like, you know,
Cocky.
which hey, I respect that. You guys, you know, like you guys got Messi, you got your churrasco, you got your alfajor.
It's because also they look the most European, and countries from other parts of the world always look to Europe for I don't know, superiority or inferiority complexes. But yeah, they look and act the most European, so they are going to be the most arrogant in South America. That's just my opinion anyway.
The Pope.
The Pope.
Argentinians, I think I'm going against my people right now. We do have an ego, and I definitely have the Argentinian ego. Do have that, and it's in me. Like, I just can't help it.
Probably we can have that little spiciness that cockiness, you know, gives you, but we are easy people to be with. I mean, Brazilian people, they are also really open, really welcoming, supportive, everything.
And we're also very known worldwide for that, like to be very happy, friendly, inviting people.
Do you know how I know that this Argentinian guy, Francisco, is arrogant? The fact that he's wearing a button-up cardigan in 2022. Who does that, man? Come on, dudes. You cocky lad.
Not because I'm a Brazilian, but I would say Brazil would take this one.
Many countries, Brazil has many problems with xenophobia and racism. Brazilians not welcoming people from Bolivia, for example.
That happens to us too.
If we were such a hospitable people, like to whom are we being hospitable to? It's like
that's an interesting question. Peruanos come over, Bolivians, and I'm touching a topic that's, you know, I could offend a lot of people, but it is what it is. We don't help our own people.
Tell me I did not just see that.
They don't have brown people, you know. That is wild. You're from your landmass is in South America and you don't have brown people. Put Argentina in the bin, the whole bin right now. Anyway, style. Next category, style. Brazil. Like, what style does Argentina even have? Like I said, a lot of their style comes from Europe, but Brazil has taken that European style. They've even taken a European language in the form of Portuguese and made it sound actually nice to listen to. But yeah, their style, Brazil. Come on, there's not even up for debate. This should be the shortest segment. It's Brazil.
I mean,
we look similar.
My guy's looking good, you know. Is he though?
I know he's your friend now, and like you're being really kind to him, but nah, don't inflate his head anymore. It's you, my dude. It's you, my G. It's Brazil.
No, I have to say, he's looking fresh. He's looking, you know, I'm completely unprepared for this. In fact, my shirt is the same color as the background.
My argument is, I just came back from Brazil. Every time I wear clothes that I bought there, everyone asks where it's from. They want to know where I bought it because they want to buy it because our fashion is great.
That's true. Okay, here I go with this one, and I feel like a lot of Argentinians are not gonna like what I'm gonna say right now. We do have European style, but every time I go back, whatever's in style, every single girl has it. The plataforma, like those high heels that you don't know if they're shoes, like everybody has it, and I don't understand why. I remember at one point we had those flequillo al costado, like the bangs to the side. It went on for years. But again, you guys are on the beach all the time, so it's like, what do we wear?
That's a bit of a stereotype.
Yeah. I'm gonna get so hated on this one.
From São Paulo.
When you go to Brazil, you might see, you know, women with full of chains and bracelets and hats. And probably for us, for Argentinians, that's too much. Even though the Brazilian women are fabulous.
You can take that one, brother. Hermano.
Nah, why is he giving it to him? I'm not agreeing. I protest, and I'm going to protest a lot. Don't, what's his name? Lucas, don't give him this one. It's definitely not Argentina. It's Brazil, my dude. Like, believe in yourself more. Believe.
Argentina.
Boludo.
Who won? So I counted more for Brazil. I would say I gave Argentina 1, and that was probably the food. But everything else, partying, flirting, hospitality, style. So that is 4. Yeah, 4-1 to Brazil. Argentina got absolutely trounced. They got smashed up, obliterated. That's who won in my eyes. If you agree, please put a comment down below. If you don't agree, don't say anything.
We are all hermanos.
Yeah, like that is the conclusion. I think like I connect here with a lot of Brazilian people. It is amazing people. It's never about us, the normal people. Like
Yes.
we don't create. We are not rebels.
Even though we were like raised up with that cats and dog relationship, you know, between Argentinians and Brazilians, I think we have so many things in common. And at the end of the day, it's what matters the most, right?
Very true.
And you can cry right now.
I like us.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I think this is it. Like we bonded.
I think you've just witnessed.
Yeah, you just
recorded at the beginning of our friendship.
Yeah, at the end we're all the same.
At the end of the day, we're both at a gas station having coffee because we have so many after parties.
So Rocky.
Wow, that's quite a nice, pleasant segment. I really enjoyed that. Hopefully they have more of these types of clashes of brotherly or sisterly countries that are similar but not the same. Maybe they can do that with some Caribbean countries. I don't know, like Jamaica and Trinidad. Unless they've already done that, I need to check their channel. I don't know, but yeah, they can continue with these types of segments, like really expanding past the dating aspect of dating beyond borders. And now the channel should just be called Beyond Borders, because we're just getting to know and learn about different cultures, which I really love. And that's what I'm about, just learning different cultures. So tell me what you thought down below. Who do you think won? And how did I do with the different segments? And what do you think of the different segments? Should they have gone into sport maybe, or dance? Like who's got the greatest like dance culture, or who's got the greatest footballing history? Or do you think this segment was just about right? Let me know down below, because I would really love to read them. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. 2 clicks for you massively helps me. And I will see you very, very soon. I promise I won't take this long again to produce a video on this channel. Okay, bye.